So a very good morning to everyone. Welcome to my channel. And today will be a very short video regarding some ITK I want to share for the control of nematodes. So very often farmers, what happened in the field condition, they used to neglect that main galls. So whenever they uproot it or whatever symptoms or problems they face in the field label, generally they ignore this nematode symptoms because they're not aware of it. So I want to suggest uh, everyone, and which is already experimented, we have already experimented it for the control of nematodes, like whenever there is a gall formation. So how we'll know actually exactly how the gall formation happens in case of nematode, I want to share. Actually what happens whenever the plants, whenever the nematodes, okay, they means they just penetrate the root portion. So what happens, there are various of course amino acids. So um, what happens, the plant, they convert the protein, the nematode, they convert the protein, they break down the protein into various amino acids. And of course there are 20 amino acids, and among all the amino acids tryptophan becomes prominent in case of nematode infestation. They gets activated, and what happens when this tryptophan gets activated, it causes the hypertrophy and hyperplasia of the cell, that is the cell enlargement, and increase in the number of the cells. So gall formation happens. So this is the only mechanism how it occurs. And after that what happens, suppose there is a suppose a flood happens, like we cannot even control, and of course the resurgence of nematode increases. So in that case what we'll have to do, we can just use antagonistic fungi, that is paecilomyces lilacinus. It's also available in the market, and some biopesticides are also been developed in different laboratories. So what we can do, we can just take it and add some molasses in a liter of water. We'll just maintain it like 10 to 20 grams of this paecilomyces lilacinus, and with some good amount of molasses we can take. And after that, just in a liter of water, we can mix it up, and through the irrigation channel we can just spray it, or entire foliage also that solution can be sprayed, which is very effective. Not only it controls the nematode, but also it increases the chlorophyll content, that is the greenness of the plant. So that is the another plus point. And we have already seen, like especially in cucurbit plants, what happens, there are complex gall formation happens. So the farmers are unable to understand what happened, like what exactly galls are and how to control it, because there is no such chemical as such for control of this nematode. Instead resurgence occurs and the population increases to high level. So in this case this ITK is very useful, and you must try whenever go to a field or something, especially in vegetables. So especially in cucurbits I can say complex gall formation happens, the entire root becomes enlarged. And in solanaceous crops, in brinjal, tomato, also bigger size galls happens. So Meridogana incognita, that is the root knot nematode, which is the main species which is responsible for infestation of this galls. So this is all about I want to share. I just thought these problems I had seen in my native Rinkanal whenever I had gone seen all the vegetables, all the samples. I had collected the roots, and I have just preserved it in my office. I think I have shown you in my previous video of mass multiplication of this Coursera. So you can just see I have almost all the crops. I have just plants above ground surface symptoms, below ground, that is the root portions. Sample I have preserved in a permanent solution, and I have preserved it in the nematology. Like I have created a unit, a nematology unit. So that is the most eye-catching part in our office, and I have just yes done it, taking personally with my interest. I have just done it for the development of the office. And so people from officers from directorate also have come, visited, and also appreciated the effort. And it's a unique thing in state level also. Ma'am, one of the ma'am was very interested, and she was interested also in building the same in her office also. by the time we would have helped, she got transferred. So yes, we can also just use some of our ideas and do some development for the betterment of the farmers. So whenever there is a farmers visit or something, they see, and we are like we encourage them, we make them understand what exactly the symptoms are. Not only all the symptoms whatever they see are due to disease or insects. So there are also nematode which are microscopic. There's a main problem because they are microscopic. They are like farmers are unable to recognize it. So instead of sharing or something, like they used to apply chemicals. So this is all. If you like the video, do subscribe my channel. So these are all the root not nematode infested symptoms, the root samples of different cucurbits. That, for example, this is the root knot disease of sponge gourd. You can see the complex root, all the cucurbit having the complex root here itself. So likewise, I have also collected reach gourd. This one is root knot nematode symptom of reach gourd root samples, which I have collected from my native and preserved it for my own out of own interest. And that was of cucumber. And this one is white tip of rice, the symptom which is caused by apheloncoids beside the nematode. Likewise, this is the most the root knot symptom of cowpea you have seen. And the antagonistic fungi which I was saying, this is the mass multiplication process, how in lab it is processed by preparing the media. And yes, paecilomyces lilacinus being the antagonistic fungi with molasses in a liter of water, if it is maintained and it's sprayed in entire foliage, not only it controls the galls but also entire the chlorophyll content increases, like with the greenness of the plant increases, hence the plant is healthy. And of course it's free from chemicals and no such it's not even harmful to environment, so it's eco-friendly as well. So we all must encourage the in the farm or something like that, to farmers we must encourage them the organic farming, like using of the biopesticide biocontrol agent. In the previous video I'll be sharing the link, the mass multiplication of the biocontrol agents, the host culture being Coursera and trichogramma, how it is the egg parasitoid, how it is being mass multiplied and useful in the field to control in, for example, in paddy it helps in killing yellow stem borer in the vegetative stage. These are the media broth. Yes, these friends, because nematodes are microscopic and are not farmers are, or even we cannot see nematodes directly in our naked eye. That's why farmers are very much neglected and not aware of this symptom. So not all the symptoms are due to disease or insects. So we should train them. We should make aware to the farmers to know about the symptoms of nematodes. So for that reason, I have just preserved all the root samples of all vegetables, maybe it be ornamental, paddy. So all the variants I have just collected as much as possible. I think it's almost 50 above samples I have preserved. So this is the main reason to share. I think this was a very useful video because I think people are not aware of it. So do subscribe my channel, I would request, so that you won't miss any videos. I am planning to make more such videos related to problems farmers used to face practically, what they exactly are not aware. So yes, friends, this is all about the video, and next time I'll be sharing some more useful and interesting video. Till then, take care.